I know everybody in Philadelphia knows that deaf applause. Besides the I love you hand, it's the deaf applause that's so popular because it's so visual. And I make everybody say the I love you hand. I make everyone do it. Why? Because it's a symbol. It's a symbol of acknowledgement of the existence of the world of my children, my grandchildren, and our families, our mixed deaf and hearing families. Rocky would have run up those steps and done that instead of that. He would have acknowledged hundreds of millions of people all over the world who said, wow. They would say, wow, Rocky knows we exist. Rocky knows we're in this world. Do you know what that would mean to them? And it would be so simple, but I couldn't get near Mr. Stallone for anything, not for even 5 minutes, because I think he would have done it. Kevin Bacon, a few weeks ago, he's making that I love you hand at a big Philadelphia event. But I'm trying to get WXPN to showcase the incredible talent of deaf musicians. Yes. Beethoven's Nightmare and the great sign-songers and all of them on our stages here. I'm just like Jesse Lockhart and little Michelle Goodwin at the protest 12, 14 years ago. They said it's not fair. It's not fair that their mom and dad can't go to the movies with them, that they just sit there and fall asleep in front of a big screen so that the kids can enjoy it. But they can't enjoy it because it hurts them that their parents are completely left out of the American movie-going experience that they're trying to love and learn from and appreciate and benefit from in 1,000 words. Let's face it, American movies are American culture, not only to us, but all over the world. All over the world. We talk about movies, we wait for movies, we discuss them at dinner, we anticipate.
With my family, go out to watch a movie.
Yes.
Or stuff.
Take over that
So,
building at 3 o'clock.
I say
Just like the old days.
this.
Can't wait.
I say that they should make captions. And I will protest until it happens. Because I feel real bad for my mom.
Yeah. Star Wars. Those are three things that we can give them an opportunity to move with real roles, real lines, real actors, and see who their role models are.
American movies are synonymous with American culture. You can't. People might think that advocacy and struggling for access to American movies is fluff. Take movies away from the hearing world and we'll see how much fluff it is. Shame on them. They got themselves exempted from the Americans with Disabilities Act so that they wouldn't be, quote unquote, required to provide captioning on movies. We got sold out of the ADA, the very law that it took 50 years to get signed. Going to the movies would have no value without captioning for 28 million Americans. And those 28 million Americans, 95% of them are all people with hearing loss who are surrounded by hearing families. And the Motion Picture Association of America. It simply said, sign this petition if you believe that the movies belong to everyone. It created a coalition amongst deaf and hard of hearing national organizations. When it comes to movie access, everybody with a hearing loss needs captioning. And there became a major, active
national coalition called the Coalition for Movie Captioning. And the only way you could show a caption movie is if you were a nonprofit organization with $300 to spare every time you wanted to show a movie. And it didn't change until 1997, but it did change.
Absolutely for certain is when we first planned to have film here at the Prince, one of the first concepts of what were we going to show was open caption films, because we really believe in being inclusive.
One of my favorite things is the deaf applause.